Hey guys, I want to welcome you to a new League of Legends discussion. Is Shen viable again? In case you didn't read the patch notes for patch 5.11, Shen received buffs to his magic resistance, passive, and E. Although they do look really small, after playing Shen in a game, it felt really good. Now Shen is relatively unpopular, so let's quickly go over his passive because it is a little confusing, but we want to really focus on it restoring Shen's energy. A big problem for Shen before was that you would cycle through your abilities and take out your energy bar very fast, because his E, Shadow Dash, would take half the bar on its own, and by the time it was up again, you simply would have to wait for energy to regenerate. One thing the tooltip doesn't mention is basic attacks will also lower the cooldown of his passive. With these buffs, the mid to late game power of Shen is really good because he won't run out of energy so easily and can dish out consistent damage and taunts. Just quickly before we look at Shen's strengths and weaknesses, I want to quickly mention that the new Bomby Cinder item helps Shen a lot in the early game, but anyways, let's take a look. On the pro side, he's good against melee top laners, he's got a strong passive and his Q gives him poke and a sustaining heal for the early game. He's got a shield which makes him good at dueling and contributes to his strong global pressure split push style. With Teleport and your ultimate, you have two ways to enter teamfights globally and provide a huge shield for a teammate. On top of that, he's a good team fighter as a tank and with an AoE taunt from his Shadow Dash. However, Shen does have some cons. He can get poked easily by ranged champions, but they did buff his MR. Hey, every bit counts. His taunt is hard to land, and if it doesn't land, he's easily kited. He doesn't have wave clear, and your passive is your biggest source of damage. Personally, these changes are enough for me to be able to pick Shen, and even bring him to solo queue every now and then. But if you have anything you want to say, go ahead and post a comment, I'll read it, and tell me why or why not you think he's a good champion. Anyways, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys in the next discussion.